Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Anthony Joshua versus Gerald Big Baby Miller sets a pre-sale record for Madison Square Garden. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, it looks like Anthony Joshua versus Gerald Big Baby Miller, which was just announced last week, has set a pre-sale record for Madison Square Garden in New York, and it's the highest grossing pre-sale for a boxing event that they've done at that particular venue, right? So this is what Eddie Hearns had to say, and it's being widely reported. It says, "We know that Anthony Joshua is a huge box office hit in the UK, but to break the pre-sale record at the iconic Madison Square Garden is astounding. We are building a huge event on June 1st, and we look forward to all the build-up, beginning with next Tuesday's press conference in New York. We are thrilled and excited." You know, this is what Madison Square Garden had to say. It says, "We are thrilled and excited for tickets. Anthony Joshua versus Gerald Big Baby Miller will be an epic event in Madison Square Garden, and encourage fans to purchase tickets now because this fight will sell out." Now, shout out to, you know, the sellout of the, or not, it's not even a sellout yet, but the pre-sale tickets having success. The only thing that is crazy, and I'm not trying to hate or anything like that, but boxing is we got to take your word for it type of sport. And it's crazy because either fans are saying one thing and doing another, or, you know, there's more to this in terms of the pre-sale being a success. Like, for me, I want to know, like, how much money did it generate? You know, because there's nothing talked about money. It just set a pre-sale record. And I think previously for a boxing event, I think it was Gennady Golovkin that had the pre-sale record for the David Lemieux fight or the Jacobs fight, one of the two of that. So, you know, I don't know how hard this is to break that record. I don't know, you know, they don't disclose any type of numbers. You know, you just got to take people's word for it. Same thing with like pay-per-view. When the pay-per-views come back, they just tell you what it's supposed to be and say it did well, say, you know, so you just don't really get to see no type of receipt. And like, it's crazy because if you look at Matchroom, what they posted, you know, the information for the tickets, and it says hashtag Joshua Miller ticket info on sale via StubHub at the Garden. These are the price points. And once they announced the price points, it looked like fans were upset. You know, it says priced at 106, 156, you know, up to 1,006, you know, 1,200, 2,506 plus applicable booking fees, and they have travel packages, right? And then you just go through and look at this. Look at these. Someone posted Jay-Z. It said these prices. Wow, ripping the fans off as usual. You know, daylight robbery. Like this is on Matchroom's page. So, you know, please don't come to my page saying some stupid shit, talking about, oh, you hating. Look what this is what people are posting. When bullshitters forget what bullshit they've told. I'm not going to America to fight Wilder. I'm the A side. The B side needs to come to the A side. I'm not interested in Fury. He has no belts, just a made up title. My next fight is against a C side fighter, and I'm going to him, and he has no belts. Wow. You know, here's what they think about you. Please don't say this is going to be pay-per-view. Yep, it is. I'm doing this for the fans. Why does Miller deserve a title shot? Because it's an easy fight for AJ. Get him in the ring with White or Deontay Wilder for a challenge. Prove he's the greatest. You know, this person said both were offered what AJ to do, not fight anyone until one of them fancy it. He needs to stay active. You know, why only Fury when Wilder has the belt? That's the reason Eddie can't sell more than 2,000 tickets in America. 106 up in the gods. Thumbs down. Miller 0%. They reposted, threw this in his face, reposted the Anthony Joshua poll. Cheapest ticket is 80 quid, double what it is in the UK. Quote, doing it for the fans, crying emoji. You know, like, you guys take your time and you go look through these. Expecting fans to travel from the UK, then charge $2,500 for ringside for this. Earn with Hearn, absolute mug if you travel and pay for this shit. You know, Dossers, $2,500, crying emoji, shallow pockets. How do we get Madison Garden presale? How dull, ha 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 ha. 106 really isn't that bad for America. US British need, you know, just look at. So they're saying, wow, they did the gladiator thumbs down though. That Joaquin Phoenix though. They put that Dillian White. Just look at the gifts and stuff that they're putting. They put Dillian White. You know what I'm saying? Hearn's ruining the sport for the fans. Mike Tyson crying. You know, so I guess, you know, the pre-sale tickets are doing great, but that's what I'm saying. Somebody is lying here, like, you know, or something's not, or the number is not that hard to, I mean, I don't know, you know, I'm not going to sit up here and speculate, but I was on this and kiss my arse. Like, if I was in New York that weekend, I wouldn't be going to this load of balls, State of Miller, LOL. I live in Manhattan, and even I don't expect to make it in the door for this fight. Don't worry though. We have the best scalpers. Best of luck with that. You know, look at it, you know? So whatever. They're saying it's a pre-sale. And see, this is the other thing you got to understand is sometimes promoters, you know, who have certain relationships with websites and whatnot, they send out press releases and, you know, pieces of information and email to get posted that they want posted. You know, oh, it's a pre-sale success. You know, no detail, no receipts, no nothing. But when you go look at these prices, look, AJ's coming home in Wembley, $106 for the nosebleeds. That's insane. 40 pound is not 106. Yeah, Joshua was just look at it, bro. Warning, this person is a scammer. Wow. Sell out as per, shocking the US fans. You know, so you guys tell me what it is. This is all in relation. This is the whole thread for them announcing the tickets on the official verified, as you guys can see with the blue check mark, Matchroom. You know, so I don't know. You know, I don't know the detail. And see, this is the other thing is people like teams and camps and shit, family members could buy tickets. Like, you know, Joshua could buy tickets for his family or, you know, extended family or some shit, and then just drop because he's a fucking millionaire, you know, so he can buy $4,000 worth of tickets for family and friends he wants to travel. So it's like, oh shit, these pre-sale numbers are, you know, these are the greatest, because they're talking about, like, when it comes to the pre-sale numbers, they're looking at the before the fight is announced, it's a boxing event, how many people or how much dollar value the tickets have accrued, you know, so that's all they're looking at. They're not looking at who's buying the tickets. You get what I'm saying? So Eddie Hearns or Joshua, they could have, you know, they might be flying people out. Like, I mean, I don't know, but I'm not stupid either. You know, if Joshua wants to send his extended family and he has a budget and $10,000 to fly out family and friends, you know, who aren't going to get credentialed, then of course that's going to go towards the pre-sale, plus the people who are just actual locals. So, you know, I need more details with this pre-sale, because it doesn't really give you any, it's not really showing no receipts. It's just telling you it's doing great, you know, just like they did in the UK before they passed that ban on the ticket scalping. So we'll see, you know, we'll see how it compares to Canelo versus Rocky Fielding. If it's a packed house, if the energy is there. Wilder Fury 2 is going to be at the Barclays, according to my sources. So, you know, we can kind of compare and contrast two fights that are happening on the East Coast around the same time, you know, one in June and one in May, you know, and we'll see, you know, what makes the most noise. And, you know, the good thing for fans is the heavyweight division is back and there's a lot to talk about. So we'll see. But that's what they're saying. They're saying the pre-sale tickets are doing phenomenal and setting records. I just want to know what that record is, because to my knowledge, Triple G versus Lemieux, I think it was that fight, held the record. So I don't know how hard it is to break, you know, these little things. Like they said, Triple G versus Vanes Martirosyan, when I went to that fight, they said that fight broke the StubHub record of sell out tickets, you know, and that wasn't even a super desired fight. So, you know, I'm like, how does that do that? And then they just said Gervonta Tank Davis versus Hugo Ruiz sold out, you know. So I'm not sure how some of these numbers work. Like Triple G, if you look at the feedback for Vanes Martirosyan, and I was there and I have video footage of this, there were gaping holes at the StubHub, and they said it broke some kind of record. And me being there in the crowd, I'm just like, how did it break a record? And the feedback was poor for that particular fight. You know, a lot of people weren't really checking for that. That wasn't like the biggest fight for Triple G. And they were, you know, I got an email that said it broke all records with the StubHub. So, you know, it's a little bit more than meets the eye. Sometimes these websites are paid or have relationships with other people, and, you know, they tell you, and then they, you know, they have the important headlines, but not much other details. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to this fight? We'll see. You know, we'll see how it does. And we'll see at the press conference what type of questions get asked and the excitement, you know, from at least the media perspective, because it'll probably be close to the public. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.